Dr. Melody C. Pierce. I can't believe you're leaving Winston-Salem State University. And not only are you leaving WSSU, but you're going to North Carolina A&T? I've been grieving since I heard the news, and I believe that making this video is the best form of therapy. For a year straight, I got to meet weekly with you, Dr. Pierce, and you didn't know this, but I referred to this as my weekly cavity hour, because there was rarely a day I walked out of your office without a handful of sugary candy that I didn't need to be eating. For those of you who've never spent a lot of time with Dr. Pierce, you don't know what you've missed. Dr. Pierce talks, a lot, and very quickly. In a 1-hour meeting with Dr. Pierce, it moves so rapidly that you get the business done in the first 30 minutes and spend the next half hour talking about whatever else she wants to talk about. Dr. Pierce and I have some interesting memories together, whether it's ASG dinners in Raleigh, long meetings with Chancellor Reeves, or getting the drunks back to their residence halls after the first SGA glow-in-the-dark party. Endless memories that I think about all the time. The best memory I have of Dr. Pierce, and perhaps the worst as well, was one night when I was sleeping in my room in Gleason, and my cell phone rings about 11:45 p.m. I look at the caller ID, and it's Dr. Melody Pierce. Of course, I must answer this, as this must be serious, since the Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs doesn't normally call my cell phone, and especially not at night. She usually texts messages or emails. So I answer, and I heard a sound that I can only describe as someone dragging their feet through dead leaves in the ground in the fall. After calling out Dr. Pierce's name for about 30 seconds, I hang up, thinking maybe she accidentally called me. A few seconds later, my phone rings again, and it's Dr. Pierce. I answer, and it sounds like the phone is falling down some steps. I called her name a few more times, and no answer, so I hung up again. This time I called her back and got no answer. Like clockwork, my phone rings again, and it's Dr. Pierce. This time it sounds like someone is crumpling a piece of paper next to the phone. I hang up, call back again, and there's no answer. By this point, I'm getting worried. It's the dead of night, Dr. Pierce's cell phone is calling me, she's not responding, and she's not answering the phone when I call back. In a panic, I call Theo Howard's cell phone, thinking that maybe somebody needs to go check on Dr. Pierce. I got his voicemail. At this point, I tried Dr. Pierce again, and this time the phone answered, but it was the dead leaves crackling in the fall again. Finally, I decided that she has to be in trouble, and I hung up, and just when I decided to call the police, my phone rings again, and it's Dr. Pierce, wondering why I've been calling her so many times. I said, Dr. Pierce, you've been calling me all night. Long story short, Dr. Pierce was okay, and I don't think I made it back to sleep for several hours after that. Thank you, Dr. Pierce. I owe a lot to Dr. Pierce. Dr. Pierce wrote recommendations for all of my graduate school applications, and Dr. Pierce, I thank you for doing that. You helped me when I was confused about what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. Dr. Pierce is the best person to talk to when you just need to vent as an SGA president. Whether I was mad about alumni embarrassing us on the news again, or angry that we were paying security to stand and text message at parties, or when I was at my wit's end trying to find a bus company to get students to the inauguration of President Obama, Dr. Pierce was there to listen and give advice. Dr. Pierce, you're going to be sorely missed at WSSU. My definition of a great Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs is someone who understands how student affairs relates to academics, and also understands how important a strong student government is to providing a great college experience. And Dr. Pierce, you are a living example of that statement. Thank you for your service, thank you for the memories, and I hope that you enjoy your new journey at North Carolina A&T. Godspeed.